Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Deep Rising, and this is a new documentary from director Matthew Reitz, and it is narrated by Jason Momoa, who, Jason Momoa just has a voice that, is a deep, resonant, textured kind of voice that just pulls you into it, and this film definitely benefits from it. But this film focuses on the fate of the planet's last untouched wilderness, the deep ocean, as those around the world are trying to excavate the deep ocean bed for energy. And I'm like, is this a documentary prequel to Meg 2 The Trench? Joking aside, since that's basically the idea of the movie and unearthing all of this wildlife. Yeah, there's no giant sharks or ancient creatures in this, but there's some really fascinating creatures that you see at the bottom of the sea, because that is true. We know so little about the very deepest part of our oceans, and it's interesting getting to see some of these strange and just otherworldly kind of beings that live at the bottom of the ocean. And this film has a lot of context in terms of historical perspective of the evolution of leveraging nature for our benefit, from whale hunting, when we used whale oil until gasoline kind of took over crude oil, and how this has evolved into today. So it's a very informative and interesting documentary, and like I said, Jason Momoa's voice certainly helps. It's a fascinating look at the world at the bottom of the sea, which, as somebody who loves animals and finds that kind of stuff, I used to watch documentaries about animals and all kinds of things all the time growing up, and that really hit a specific place for me. But it also has a message, and trying to show what events are happening now that potentially can drastically change things. And obviously this has a very strong environmental message. It's certainly going for that. It certainly supports it with plenty of evidence of what possibly could happen if you start messing with these ecological systems. And overall, I think this is a well put together documentary. It's engaging. It was a smart idea to have Jason Momoa narrating. It always is a good idea to have one of those strong voices to be able to carry you through these moments. And it also gives you a whole interesting perspective and appreciation for the life that lives at the bottom of the sea. But those are my thoughts on Deep Rising. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.